Welcome back to BeBackGaming, the channel where we live and breathe RPGs. I'm BeBack and today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated releases of 2025, The Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion Remastered. This is Bethesda's love letter to the 2006 classic, rebuilt with Unreal Engine 5 by Virtuos Games. Is it the nostalgic masterpiece we've been waiting for? Or just a cash grab riding Skyrim's coattails? Stick around for our ultimate review, where we'll break down the visuals, gameplay, story, and whether it's worth that $50 price tag or if you should just grab it on Game Pass. Let's get started. First, let's set the stage. The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion dropped in 2006 and was a game changer. It brought a fully voiced open world, radiant AI, and a massive province of Cyrodiil to life on Xbox 360, PS3, and PC. It scored a 93% from PC Gamer back then and is still beloved for its quirky NPCs and endless freedom. Fast forward to April 22, 2025, and Bethesda, with Virtuos Games, has unleashed Oblivion Remastered on PC, PS5, Xbox Series 10, and Game Pass. This isn't just a fresh coat of paint, it's a full remake using Unreal Engine 5, with new visuals, refined gameplay, and all the original DLC like Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine. But after years of leaks and hype, does it live up to the legend? Let's find out. The first thing you'll notice is how gorgeous this game looks. Unreal Engine 5 brings Cyrodiil to life with lush vegetation, dynamic lighting, and detailed enemies that make the 2006 version look like a potato. The Imperial City feels alive, with bustling streets and reflective water that screams next-gen. Side-by-side comparisons show a massive leap. Gone are the blocky, kaijia faces and low-res textures. It runs at 4K 60 FPS on PS5 and Xbox Series 10, and PC players can push it even further with high-end rigs. But it's not just about polygons. The moody atmosphere of Oblivion Gates and the serene beauty of Envel's coastline are enhanced by Unreal's lighting. It's like stepping into a painting, but it still retains that quirky 2006 charm. My only gripe, some NPC animations feel a bit stiff compared to modern RPGs like Baldur's Gate 3. Let's talk gameplay, because this is where the remaster shines and stumbles. Bethesda and Virtuos tweaked core systems to feel more modern. Combat was a weak point in the original, with floaty sword swings and a clunky block system. The remaster takes cues from action games and Souls-likes, making blocking more dynamic and less frustrating. Sneaking now has clearer icons and revamped damage calculations, so you feel like a proper assassin. Archery feels snappier, and hit reactions make enemies stagger realistically. Stamina management is less punishing, and the infamous level scaling where bandits suddenly wore Daedric armor at high levels has been toned down to feel more like Skyrim. The new HUD is cleaner, inspired by the Elder Scrolls Online, and the third-person camera is finally on par with first-person, making it viable for melee builds. But not everything's perfect. The leveling system still feels rigid compared to modern RPGs, and some skills, like acrobatics, are more quirky than practical. It's a huge step forward, but don't expect Elden Ring level polish. The story remains unchanged, and that's a good thing. You're a prisoner tasked with finding the Emperor's heir to stop the mythic Dawn cult from unleashing Oblivion's demons. It's classic Elder Scrolls, epic yet open-ended. The main quest is solid, but the guild storylines like the Dark Brotherhood's murderous intrigue or the Mages Guild's arcane mysteries are where Oblivion shines. The remaster keeps the quirky voice lines we love, with Wes Johnson's iconic Sheogorath stealing the show. New lip-sync tech and extra dialogue make NPCs feel livelier, but don't expect Dragon Age level narrative depth. The freedom to ignore the main quest and become a thief, assassin, or wandering herbalist is still unmatched. My favorite moment, accidentally punching an innkeeper and spending an hour evading guards. That's Oblivion's magic. The remaster includes all DLC, and it's a treasure trove. Shivering Isles is a standout, with its bizarre world ruled by Sheogorath and a story that rivals the main game. Knights of the Nine adds a holy warrior vibe, perfect for paladin roleplayers. Smaller DLCs like Merun's Razor and Wizard's Tower flesh out your options. From sneaky lairs to magical strongholds, these add dozens of hours of content, and they're seamlessly integrated with the new visuals and gameplay tweaks. If you're new to Oblivion, this is the definitive way to experience it. Veterans might wish for new quests, but the polish here makes revisiting these classics a joy. Now, a sore spot. Mods. Bethesda's games thrive on modding, but Oblivion Remastered doesn't support them at launch. This is a huge letdown. especially since mods like Oblivion character, overhaul and Darnified UI kept the original alive. Bethesda says it's due to the Unreal Engine 5 overhaul, but fans are already clamoring for workarounds. On the flip side, the remaster's visuals and tweaks reduce the need for some mods, and the game feels complete without them. Still, for PC players, this stings. Here's hoping Bethesda reconsiders with a future update. Performance-wise, Oblivion Remastered is solid. On PS5 and Xbox Series X, it hits 4K 60 FPS with minimal hiccups. PC players with high-end rigs can crank settings for stunning visuals, though it's a chunky 125 GB. Installed 27 times, the size of the 2009 GOTY edition. I tested it on a Ryzen 7 580X within RTX 3080, and it ran like a dream at 144 OP Ultra. The Steam Deck handles it decently at medium settings, which is a nice bonus. I had a few bugs in PCs, occasionally got stuck in walls, but nothing game-breaking. Game Pass users get it free, making it a no-brainer for subscribers. So, is Oblivion Remastered worth $50? Let's break it down. For new players, this is a fantastic entry into one of the best RPGs ever made, with hundreds of hours of content and modernized gameplay. Game Pass users can jump in for free, which is a steal. Veterans might feel a pang of nostalgia, but miss mod support and wish for more new content. At $50, it's priced fairly for a full remake, but the $60 deluxe edition with extra cosmetics feels steep. If you're on the fence, I'd say grab it on Game Pass or wait for a sale. Compared to modern RPGs, it's not as polished as Baldur's Gate 3 or Elden Ring, but its charm and freedom are timeless. For me, it's a love letter to a core gaming memory. Alright, final thoughts. The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered is a triumphant return to Cyrodiil. The Unreal Engine 5 visuals, refined combat, and included DLC make it the definitive way to play this classic. It's not perfect, mod support is missing, and some mechanics feel dated, but it captures the magic of 2006 while feeling fresh in 2025. I'm giving it on 8.5/10. It's a must-play for RPG fans and a nostalgic gem for veterans. What do you think? Are you diving back into Oblivion or waiting for the Elder Scrolls 6? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe to BeBackGaming for more RPG deep dives. Until next time, keep adventuring. Thanks for watching. Check out our other reviews, like our Skyrim retrospective, and follow us on Twitter for gaming updates. See you in Tamriel.